You mentioned that you're taking existing CAD models for the most part. And this is a
Right.
big challenge we hear from the end user side. What are the challenges of repurposing these existing 3D assets,
Yeah.
CAD models for immersive apps? It sounds like you guys have kind of cracked this and made it easy.
We make everything as easy as we possibly can. There's room for improvement everywhere. But I think challenge number one, and generally we see this in training because people want to take what is CAD and they want to make it suitable to show people how to do things. And generally the CAD models are just too big. They got too many parts, too much detail, and all that detail is not necessary for the training use case. For example, you got parts inside or circuit board or wires or just a bunch of internal layers or parts that no one cares about if they're just trying to show the outside. And so you have this exercise that you need to go through of, maybe getting rid of stuff on the inside and getting rid of screws and washers and nuts and bolts so that you can get things a little bit smaller and manageable. And of course, the reason to get them more small and manageable is just to make them work better and be more performant on a wider range of devices.
Another one we see and we hear coming up a bunch is, once you get those 3D models from your CAD models,
Yeah.
how can you repurpose those for other applications like sales, like training, going from maybe you've created these things or you've converted them for design reviews? Is it possible to take it to elsewhere in the business?
Well, if you've got things you're using for engineering or design reviews, you probably don't have pretty materials and textures, and they're not ready for photorealistic renderings and things. So for that level of activity, you're going to need some other folks inside your organization that can do that are going to take things that might not even have those in CAD, and sometimes they do, and be able to do that. So some of that kind of work can happen in Campfire. So for example, people might take in materials that are CAD and don't have any color or material information, and then just color code things like for training use, just, drag and drop different colors on different parts. But if you do want to start going into sales and marketing and get photorealistic renderings, there's another set of tools that are really, really good at doing that.